One strike now from Archer. And there's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Polanco ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, number 11. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 11.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. Gordon is there. No problem here. One away. Striding in. Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And that's in there. Base hit. Mondesi rounds the corner and the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. Now in the box, Trevor Story. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Snap throw from the catcher. Runner at first here, one man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And that misses 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Polanco. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. Into the windup and the pitch. Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. In now, Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Yonder Alonso.
Now a flare out toward right center. Bronson is after it. He's there and records the first out. Here's Gregory Polanco.
The left fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Smith. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled back. 0-1. Here it comes. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Center fielder
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 8th.
Standing in, Lewis Bronson. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayward going back on it at the track. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raul Mondesi. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0. Number 11 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Lined into right field for a leadoff single. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Striding in once again, number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. That's in there, base hit. The runner scores from second. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a fastball. Just a bit high.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's
left field and deep. Polanco going back on it. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The relay, and he is in there. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Wilson Contreras is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Archer comes set. Here's the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And another foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side. Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 strike now from Cole. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. Now here it comes. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next,
striding into the box, Lewis Bronson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward over to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. At the plate, Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Joey Wendell.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Now here's the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Rizzo scoops it up, and a diving effort there as he beats him to the bag for the 1st out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bradley ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll reach 2nd now with 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackman now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A late swing at a slider for a strike. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Yonder Alonso is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind. Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball right side. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in and looking for more. Number 11. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 11.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's a look over to first. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Chopped foul right at home plate. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Throw over to first. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Drilled to first. The second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is. Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder Gregory.
Well, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starlin Castro.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Alonso ranging into the outfield. 1 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Lewis Bronson 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time he's throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Ready once again, Joey Wendell. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. First offering on its way. D. Gordon is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Yanked on the ground down the line. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and digging into try it again. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Brett Cecil gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Mondesi is retired, and there's one away.
Number 11.
Ready for another shot now. Number 11. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Down the third baseline. Here's Castro for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Charlie Blackmon.
Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
First baseman number 17.
Ready for another chance. Yonder Alonso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Grounded to first. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop. Hunter Strickland comes on to pitch now.
Trevor Story. Your attention, please.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. One down. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again. Now to the plate, Smith. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Designated hitter, number 83.
And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9. In the ball game, Miguel Cabrera.
And hitting for Minnesota, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Third baseman.
From the stretch, Troy Tulowitzki is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts. Andrew Chafin enters now in a mop-up role. Clint Frazier is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Bronson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Up and in. And this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Alonso. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
Second
Joey
baseman.
Wendell. It was a
Joey
flyout for him in his
Wendell.
last trip.
Your
Addison
attention,
Russell
please.
will be summoned
Pinch
off the
hitting for
bench
the Red
here as
Sox.
he'll pinch hit with a
Number
runner at first
67,
and one gone in the inning.
Addison Russell.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch
The
hitter,
shortstop.
Raul Mondesi.
Raul
He's doubled and singled in
Mondesi.
4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Gordon.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Softly hit out toward short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready now, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hayward.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Conforto is there, one away, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that's in there, base hit. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely. In to score is the runner from first. And he is out, trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
First baseman number 17.
Here's Yonder Alonso, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In there, strike 1. 1 strike now from Cole. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Final line score for our
Yeah,
ball
he
game tonight.
really put together a
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's game 2 of the NLDS between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Game 2 of the NL Division Series is next. D. Gordon started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And he's retired, 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Yank on the ground down the line. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Digging in, Lewis. Bronson, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Lewis Bronson.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that two-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Addison Russell.
Batting second.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Addison Russell.
Out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Addison Russell becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going. Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2K.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now in the box, Domingo Santana.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
First baseman number 17. Yonder
And here's a ball
Alonso.
hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Batting fifth, the left fielder number 25, Gregory
In the
Polanco.
dirt here. The 0-1 on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
And the pitch
83.
takes off inside, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 delivery. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Harvey now on 2-0. Left side. Story picks it up. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Batting 7.
Here's Starlin
Second
Castro.
baseman. Starlin
And this
Castro.
one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Just missing here, 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Wilson.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Hayward. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Cozart.
Line drive to left. Polanco is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting 7.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
D. Gordon.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mondesi trying to get there. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Santana is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Clint Frazier.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Hayward, but this will land out there just foul. This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Gordon is up with it. Here's Castro for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play. Striding in once again, Lewis Bronson.
Lewis Bronson.
Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 17, Yonder Alonso.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
That misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Number 83.
Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Bronson going back on it to the track. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high. Here he comes on 2-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust.
Looking at a fastball to stepping in, Addison Russell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way.
Trevor Story.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Now batting, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And again a throw. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Throw over to the bag. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Takes this the other way to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Wellington Castillo.
Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by it right now.
Gloved by Russell. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tulowitzki.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Frazier has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next,
ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swinging a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
This pitch is popped up. Rodon is under it near the mound. 1 out. Into the box now, Clint Frazier.
Clint Frazier.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that's over. 2-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And another foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Lewis Bronson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a ball 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. 3-2 now. Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. Drilled on the ground to short. Right to Gordon. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Charlie Black.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Off Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Charlie Blackmon goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Riding in once again, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Brunson racing back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in and looking for more. Smith comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Pause. Now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready on 1 and 2. Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's Addison Russell. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Trevor Story is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Once again a 3-2. Hit down the third base line. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Hunter Strickland takes over here.
Jack Ozark. Your attention, please.
Michael Conforto will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely...
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging into
number 44. Anthony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed. But he had the patience to lay off them.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Fielder, Clint Frazier.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Clint Frazier is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so he could find a way to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Ready for another shot now.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Wellington Castillo checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
batter,
Tim
number
Anderson
9,
will come on
shortstop,
now. And
D. Gordon. Your attention, please. Now
so they'll
pitching
make a
for the Red
matchup
Sox,
move here and bring on a
number
southpaw to
65.
face the left-handed hitter due up. D. Gordon is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Raul
Leading off
Mondesi.
for the Red Sox, second baseman, Raul Mondesi.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him. From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
So he sets him down swinging. Raul Mondesi is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready once again, Addison Russell. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Austin Slater is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bronson is after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. This is pulled into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Miguel Cabrera.
For Minnesota, number 24. Miguel Cabrera.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bronson is there, 2 gone. Here's Gregory Polanco, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Contreras, and out of play here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The batter,
Here's the
number
pitch.
83.
Line hard toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Throwing to second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Here's Starlin Castro. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Edwin Diaz enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball. And that brings in the power hit.
Third baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. One away. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Jackie Bradley Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something.
Jackie Bradley Jr. Now pitching for the Twins, number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now playing right field, number 63.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Now playing first base, number 24.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Ball 3. Michael Conforto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The designated hitter,
Michael Conforto is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close. Well, the first 2 pitches.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's off the green monster. Contreras rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home. Throw won't get him. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Slater is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in now, D. Gordon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Sean Doolittle enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Into the box now, Austin Slater comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Clint. Frazier. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Frazier.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. Foul ball. Ken Giles.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 71. Ken
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The batter, second
First
baseman.
pitch coming. Here it is. Raul Mondesi is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate
fielder,
now, Lewis
Lewis
Bronson, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason. First opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox